No long-winded intro, let's get this farty sharted. I just learned about a really peculiar stalker. Not that there's like a normal stalker, but this guy is very unusual even when it comes to stalkers. And his obsession is on Jennifer Aniston. Now, according to his wife, according to Daily Mail, she said that he became obsessed with her in 2023, and he's made 3 trips out to try and meet her. His most recent one ended with him crashing his car through Jennifer Aniston's gate and getting arrested.
Was the intruder who crashed through Jennifer Aniston's security gate at her Bel Air compound an obsessed fan who thought he was going to marry the actress?
Security has a suspect at gunpoint.
The close call happened yesterday around noon while Aniston was at home.
So he used his car like a missile trying to get through Jennifer Aniston's gate, and I'm getting conflicting reports on whether or not he rammed through the gate or just hit it. I mean, looking at the gate, it doesn't seem like he blew it to pieces or anything. Also, that gate looks thicker than a fucking bowl of oatmeal. That looks like a giant, thick vault door. So I'm surprised that his car didn't vaporize upon impact there. Now, this wasn't like some accident or anything. It's not like this guy was playing Mario Kart looking for a shortcut through her, gate. This is an obsessed stalker who found where she lived and then, come hell or high water, decided he was going to meet her.
His name is Jimmy Carwile. He's a 48-year-old mechanic and from Mississippi. On his social media, we found these rambling posts about Jennifer Aniston. I want to be there with you, even right now. And, Jen, I am your mirror. We made you perfect.
Unhinged ramblings about his fixation on Jennifer with this fantasy of the two of them getting married. And he would talk about Jennifer Aniston the same way you'll see some people talk about Genshin Impact characters. Like, he was just going on and on about romance and love and how they're, like, destined to be together. She was to be his queen, and it gets really fucking weird.
He even writes about marrying the actress, even addressing her by her new fantasy name. I know I make you smile, Mrs. Jennifer Joanna Carwile. And there's this. The truth, Jen, when you were a child, you wanted to be my wife.
For the most part, a lot of it is just incoherent mumbo-jumbo. And that last one there? What the fuck even is that? I can't even understand what he's trying to say there. When she was a child, she wanted to be his wife. What in tarnation? Jennifer Aniston's almost 10 years older than this guy, so it's not like he could have been stalking her since she was a child, unless he built a time machine in his hot tub to travel back so he could stalk her as a kid, and he's also like a pedophile. Like, I have no idea what he's even trying to say. Like, it is absolute fucking gibberish.
Today, a patrol vehicle sits outside Jennifer Aniston's front gate as the man who's accused of crashing through it remains behind bars without bail. Lou Palumbo was Jennifer Aniston's former bodyguard and protects many celebrity clients. He spoke with our producer, Emma Cady.
You said he used to work for Jennifer.
Yeah.
Is that the type of person you would be worried about?
A real brain buster of a question. Is that psychopath crashing through her front gate someone you think we should be a little concerned with? You as an expert in bodyguarding, do you think that's someone that would be like a red flag put on your radar as a potential threat? Like, no shit, yeah, obviously. And the guy's like, absolutely. Yeah, he's an obsessed fucking freak. Of course. I'm not entirely sure what the question was hoping to illuminate there. You don't need to be a connoisseur of protecting a human being to know that someone like this is a dangerous individual, someone who is obsessively typing for years about a fantasy relationship and actually flying out to meet them multiple times, trying to meet them, and then eventually crashing into their estate to meet them again, is a problem person, is a bad fucking apple. Like, anybody knows that. That is a very interesting question to ask. Now, he has been taken into custody, and he is facing some charges, and he appeared in court.
Real, she just wants to tell him something.
I don't believe him staying away from Ms. Aniston will be an issue at this time.
Well, it has been an issue.
The alleged victim, their residence, or place of employment. Mr. Carwile, listen to what I'm saying. Please don't respond. You're not to have any contact with Jennifer Aniston under any conditions. You're to stay 100 yards away from.
He actually looks like those old paintings of Socrates, and he appeared in court shirtless with like a blanket covering him, but he had his fucking pepperonis peeking out from behind it. He was airing his nipples out in court. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know that was allowed. I thought that'd be like an immediate contempt or something. So what you were just hearing right now is a judge is ordering a mental competency evaluation before going forward with all the criminal proceedings. But in the meantime, Carwile is not allowed within 100 yards of Jennifer Aniston. But this appearance here I thought was just so fascinating. He 100% looks like a sociopath. Like a caricature of what you think of when you think of like an obsessed stalker psycho. Now, the wife of Mr. Carwile has actually given an interview to Daily Mail apparently, and she sheds a lot of light on this. So according to her, the last time she saw him was September of 2024 when he traveled to California to begin his adventure with Jennifer Aniston. He had allegedly made 2 previous attempts but turned up no results there, and this was his 3rd venture out there, his 3rd expedition. She said she believed that Jimmy just got a bit aggravated because he couldn't meet the star when explaining why he rammed his car into the gate. I think a bit aggravated is underselling it a little bit. There are few things that would ever elicit that kind of anger that would warrant crashing your car into something. That is dangerous fury. So then she goes on to say that her husband is a great guy, but he had started struggling with mental illness. It's something that's between him and his maker. Mental illness is real. It does not discriminate. He's going through a lot right now. He believed he was Jesus Christ and she was supposed to be his queen. His mentality is nothing like it used to be. Something has triggered him. I don't know if he's having a midlife crisis or what. She's right on the money. Stalking entirely is a mental illness. He is 100% suffering from a mental illness, a very dangerous one. Everyone who stalks does. Now, this guy is also taking it to another level where he is now aggressively stalking violently. He is crashing his car into the home of his victim. Now, she added that he'd reportedly began this obsession in 2023 and was sending her a series of alarming messages, including emails, voicemails, and social media messages. She said he was going there because he was going to meet up with Jennifer. He was going to go see her. He actually thought he was going to meet Jennifer. I guess he was speaking with her. He had the impression that Jennifer Aniston and he were going to talk and meet. So naturally, he's doing what anyone would do. He went across the country. I found that statement to be a little concerning, that she would say, naturally he's doing what anybody would do. This is not something sane people do under any circumstances, where they'd go across the country because they believed that they had a chance at meeting a complete stranger that would fall in love with them. That is very dangerous ways of thinking. So she says that Carwile believed he would meet up with the actress. He thought maybe she's just going to meet a guy to take a chance. That's the way he was thinking. Obviously, I feel bad for the wife in this because this is something she's been dealing with for 2 years now, where her husband keeps going out to California to be with another woman, to try and have another woman fall in love with him. And he is actively engaging in this at home too, sending messages to another woman obsessed with somebody else. Like, that must be miserable. Now, from what I've seen, Jimmy's looking up at a potential 3 years in prison for this stunt with the charges that he's got. So I guess we'll see how it all shakes out. But I read about this today and thought it was fucking peculiar. So I just wanted to share it a bit. That's it. See ya.